Asking a good movie from mainstream Bollywood now feels like a forbidden thing to do. I had high hopes regarding the Chhaava movie, but it turned out just like any other generic movie. The entire Chhaava movie feels like a relentless slaughterfest of Mughals for 2 straight hours. If you were to just extract the dialogue scenes, the film probably wouldn't even hit the 15-minute mark. There's hardly a moment for the story to breathe, let alone character development. While I understand that this is a historical film and not a drama attempting to cover the entire epic life of Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj in just 2 hours is simply impossible. As a result, the movie feels like a cycle of epic one-liners followed by yet another battle scenes. My main issue with this type of movies is that cramming the entire life story in such a short time, it is a disservice to the legend. Instead, why not focus on specific parts or even better, split the story into two parts? Example, the first movie could delve into Anaji Pant's betrayal and second could delve into Kanuji's betrayal. If franchises like Baahubali, Ponniyin Selvan, Pushpa and KGF can exist, why can't we have similar epic treatment for real life legends? If audiences could ask for years, why did Katappa kill Baahubali? Why can't they wonder, why did Kanuji betray Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj? If a story of a brother betraying his pregnant sister's husband isn't captivating enough, then what is? When audiences can mourn for the Red Wedding from Game of Thrones for decades, why can't they engage with real life assassination and betrayal of a great king? Moreover, Game of Thrones is a perfect example of how historical drama and epic storytelling can thrive without non-stop action. The series is based on a book inspired by real-life wars of Russes, is celebrated for its portrayal of politics and complex motives of its character. Imagine if a series with similar tone were created around Indian history. A saga about Maratha Empire from Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj to the last Maratha king in the Anglo-Maratha wars could easily take on the scope of Game of Thrones. While many may know the broad outlines of history, very few understand the exact details and timelines. I'd bet 90% of the people don't know what happened after Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj was killed. There's an entire epic tale of betrayal upon betrayal during the later decaying Maratha Empire that is worth exploring. I'm not saying that only history's darker or declining phases are entertaining. Quite the opposite. I believe peak Maratha Empire deserves the cinematic spotlights more than any fantasy world that studios can conjure up. The stories of heroism are countless, yet the Indian film industry rarely rises to the challenge. Unfortunately, the industry and the audiences seem to be trapped in a cycle of unnecessary item songs and action scenes, crushing any attempt to tell a good story. It feels impossible to explore such narratives in mainstream cinema today. The entire rant is a reminder to myself to one day, maybe in 15 or 20 years from now, to create an epic saga about Maratha history and scientific boom of 19th and 20th century. Thank you for viewing Rant Over.